Hey there folks and welcome back. I'm Chris from iLather.com and today we're going to do a shaving video with Master Vanishing shaving cream. This was sent to me by the folks at Master, so I'll be giving it away. I've dipped a little bit out and put it in my bowl. I'm not sure if you're going to see a really great lather with this because by the instructions it looks like it's more along the lines of a latherless cream. I'm not sure because it says you can apply it directly to wet or dry skin, smooth on the face, allow to set, and shave as desired. So I don't know how it's going to lather or if it'll lather. The scent is not remarkable. It's just a sort of a menthol scent. It's a huge tub of cream though. It is 10.5 ounces. So let's get right into it. Stay tuned. As I said, I'm not sure whether it will produce a nice visible lather or not, and I can't really see anyway because I don't have my glasses on. Stand by, let me grab my glasses. All right, now that we have our glasses on, we can see a little bit. They're fogged up, but that's okay. That shall pass, and hopefully we'll be able to see. Looks like it does generate a lather, so I was wrong on my suspecting that it might be latherless. You can definitely feel the cooling of the menthol. Feels pretty nice. Not bad at all. Again, they say to leave it set. I'll just sort of leave it set while I'm lathering a bit here. And the menthol is not super strong, but you can definitely feel that cooling. Okay. Let's set that aside. Do our Appalachian necktie there. Get that cream off of there. And today we're going to be using the RazoRock stainless steel Hawk, which I like a lot. I have really enjoyed this razor. It just really hits the spot for me, and it was about 60 bucks. Stainless steel. I couldn't be happier. And I hope Joe produces more of these because I really like it. So much so that it sent my above the tie SE1 out. Now, there was another reason for that. I ordered the aluminum SE1. So I knew I had, another one coming in aluminum, but for some reason the stainless in this just worked very well for me. It feels perfect. It doesn't feel too aggressive nor too mild. It just feels fantastic. And I am a fan of this razor. I enjoyed the aluminum version, but I've enjoyed this one even more. All right. So that was excellent. Actually, the cream felt pretty good too. It didn't produce a really super thick lather, but it was slick and it did exactly what I wanted to do. Stay tuned, we'll come back for pass two. All right, here we go, pass two. The cream did fine for that first pass. No problems with it. The lather may be a bit thin, but still plenty protective enough and provides enough cushion and glide. It's different. It's a different experience, that I can tell you, but did a good job, so no problems on that front. Sometimes when you get these products where you can, you don't know whether they are brushless or not. I didn't know how this one was designed. I didn't talk to the Master well-comb people, so I didn't know how it's supposed to perform. Given the little bit that I used, and I guess I could probably use more and generate a thicker lather. I don't think a thick lather is necessary with this cream. Again, it's just my thoughts, because it seems plenty protective enough even with a thin coat. It's almost like, to me, it seems more like Cremo or, something like that. Although it does generate, a visible lather, it's not super thick. Again, maybe I need to use more, but I don't find it to be necessary because it did a really good job. on our first pass, and I really don't expect that to change. Nice residual slickness there, so really no problems. It's doing well, and even after that cream is gone, you can see I have no trouble running the razor over my face, and that's kind of like Cremo, because you don't see that barrier, but it's there, and that's why I keep sort of comparing it to that. And I don't know if it's designed to do that, but that's what it does. So feels good, that I can tell you, and you definitely get that menthol cooling, which is nice. And of course the RazoRock Hawk is doing an outstanding job. Feather blade in here, Feather Professional, by the way. For 60 bucks, this was a steal. Absolute steal. And it feels very nice. All right, let's get on with pass 3. Stay tuned. All right, here we go, pass 3. The cream's actually done a good job. I haven't had any trouble with it whatsoever. Again, the lather is thin, but that may be me. You probably can generate a thicker lather if you want to, but I haven't found it to be necessary. I don't know that I would treat this cream like a traditional shaving soap where you need a little thicker lather. It appears to me that it works just fine with a thin coat. Now, I could be wrong on that, but you know, it's certainly working well, and it leaves some good slickness behind. So I put this in the category of your Cremo and, you know, some of the brushless or latherless creams, although it does lather. I did not use much. I used what I typically use for a regular shaving cream, which is about a, you know, almond size dollop, and it's performed very well, although the lather is thin. That will bother some people, but you can take my word for it. It's not been a performance problem. It's actually quite slick and has done a good job. So on the scent, it's nothing to write home about. It's just a menthol. It's, you know, nothing that I would reach for as far as scent goes. But I'd say if you were looking for something that you could whip up quick and get a quick shave in without worrying about a, you know, glorious thick lather, I'd say this stuff would certainly fit the bill if you were pressed for time, and you know, you could slap your brush around in it, just a few turns and go, without worrying about a classic lather. Because as you can see there, the cream is mostly gone, and that razor just glides. So definitely good slickness. There's a good barrier that it leaves behind. All right, that was an excellent 3 passes. Stay tuned, we'll come back for the post. All right, and in comes the magic made by Thayers. Great stuff. This one is cucumber. It's all great stuff. Use it every single day. As you know, it's magic made by witches. Make no mistake about it. Works beautifully. And while we let this set, let's review the gear. RazoRock 400. I really like that brush. It's wonderful. The Master Shaving Cream, and there's the top. This to me is more like Cremo. I don't think you have to generate a really thick lather. It leaves behind a sheen that's very slick, and it worked actually very well. The scent's not remarkable, but it did hit the spot. Although some of you will look at the lather and go, it works well without a traditional type lather. That I can tell you. RazoRock Hawk, I love this thing. Absolutely love it. It's a steal at 55 bucks. It is really excellent with the Feather Professional blade, and we're going to use today Brut, good old-fashioned Brut. Again, we're not elitist here at iLather. We'll use old school, inexpensive stuff. As I always say, you do not have to use expensive products to get a great shave. It's not necessary. I do appreciate premium gear, but it is not necessary. And good old-fashioned Brut works just fine for me. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. I really appreciate it. Until next time, let's help make the entire world shave great once again.